All right, debate or not debate? That is the question, and we are choosing debate. Maybe that's always the option, or maybe not. I don't know. But you know what? I'm still down for this. The story, nothing really happened so far, but I will say this is like the type of stuff that I do enjoy. Production obviously could be better, right? But you know, since we do watch a lot of, you know, isekai power fantasy slop, we are used to having a lot worse than this. So, you know, obviously people are going to be down because of like how big of a name TBATE is, and you know, kind of like Sakamoto days where there were just so high expectations on it that like anything short of that was kind of just a disappointment. To be honest, the production is like, I'd say is worse than Sakamoto days, but I'm trying to be optimistic. Okay, we can do a lot worse than that. But anyways, what happened last episode? Mostly just setup, right? Kind of just learning about our main character Arthur and our family, who kind of just set up like a bunch of death flags at the end, where like we set them up for them because he was like saying, yeah, it's the parents' duty to protect us, something like that. We kind of learned about the power system, how magic works, how there's like two types of users. There's like a conjurer and another one. I forgot the exact name, but there's like a tank, a physical one, which our dad is, and then there's like a long range one. But there was kind of some sus shit going on with the way the mom was using it, and then we were kind of reading books to try and figure that stuff out, and then we ended up blowing up our house. Apparently some stuff going on with the king. We kind of saw them for a few frames, along with some party. I don't know, probably our parents' old party. But yeah, like I said, nothing else happened too much, so I don't know. Let's find out what happens. Okay. It's past life. Is that actually what they look like? Oh my god. Yo, is this gonna be a fucking parallel to what's about to happen? No. Okay, I can already see like potential ways like that this is gonna go. Yeah, this thing, like, I can't tell if this is just lazy, like, design, or this is actually what they're supposed to look like. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, are we gonna try it? Damn, that's fucked. True mercy? Are we gonna like run some kind of parallel where now like, we're on the other dude's side, and we're watching our family just get fucking massacred? What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, does that guy look like our current dad? And do we look like the son? Okay, alright. Looks like he still knows how to use it. Okay, yeah, he can. No, this is like, that's basically a friggin' webtoon adaptation, bro. 100% accurate with an actual panel. Oh shit, you broke it. Okay, this is a stick though, right? Okay, now it's opening. Okay. Okay. We're gonna get a blue hair lolly demon teacher. Okay. Oh, okay, so we would drop them off. Sure. You can see both sides. What's our fucking background again? Do we even have access to a good teacher? Because at least in Mushoku Tensei, right? Like, we actually were Like we were somebody, I guess. Like our parents had some connections. Okay, what's the third option? Ah, okay. True. But can we do that? Do we have the money? That's my question. Already? I don't know, man. The ending of last episode really just gives me a fucking bad feeling about this shit. No, stop this. Okay, former party members. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, there was a time skip. Didn't even realize that. Adam. Oh. Yeah. Oh my god, we got boing boing in this anime too. Alright, are we asexual though? I don't know. Maybe we'll be down for that friggin' silver hair elf. Durden. They all have like English-like names. What about this? She looks pretty young. Maybe we'll team up with her later. I think she was in the trailer, right? Like they gave her focus in the trailer. Like I guess secondary to the Jasmine. Secondary to the silver hair girl. Okay. Best for last, maybe? Okay. We're all going together. I didn't see. Do we have CGI horses? Okay, they're not even horses. Yeah, we had fucking fucking stealth bombers in our past life, right? And here's the thing, right? They're trying to, well, at least so far, it looks like they're trying to avoid having to animate anything, right? So that they can just kind of just get away with just like slideshows and like panning shots. So I don't know. What would you rather have? Would you rather have like absolute wonky horse running animation? I don't know. I think like at least the designs, the art style, and everything is like fine, right? Yeah, here we go. This shit. Flying submarines. The hell is this? Is there gonna be like some type of technology building aspect? I don't know. That'd be kind of interesting. Serious. Are those CGI? Looks like it, right? Alright, just monster battle. Are these, yeah, these are CGI too, right? Alright, here we go. This is going to be our first real action scene, right? We had a little bit last episode, but I think this will be the first real one. Okay, slideshow, but I don't know. Am I coping too hard? This is basically as good as a slideshow gets. I don't know. I feel like am I being too optimistic here? Am I trying really my hardest to make this sound good? What about Mom? Mom didn't do anything there. But it said she used to be part of the party, right? So, and she was doing shit to Dad before. Huh. Dude, we had more fucking eating scenes than the fucking action. Even before the wolves attacked, we were around another campfire just eating. Is that what we're eating? Giving it to us? More monsters? Boss Wolf? Emitter. Okay, so that's what was going on. Okay. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, I don't know, based on the way he was describing, like, the two types, I don't know, it seemed like healing would be kind of included in the longer range one, but I don't know, I guess it's even more unique than that. Okay. But that's the thing, I don't remember if they kind of mentioned, like, were we like a high-ranking adventurer party before? Because I know that's how it was in like Mushoku Tensei, right? Kind of sounds like we were. I mean, if you have like a rare healer like that, then surely, right? Surely you're actually a good party. Why him? I don't know, I guess they repaired the house, right? They might be aware. They might have, the parents might have told him that Arthur's the one that actually fucked up the house, right? I think that's what that scene was, right? At the beginning when they showed them, like, he's like, I do remember you, and they were like fixing the house. That was that, right? Okay, let's see how far we have come. Okay, here we go. Webtoon accurate. I mean, okay, see, like, I don't know. This is better than Blue Lock, at least, right? Blue Lock season 2. The whole lighting effects, the aura effects are better, in my opinion. Oh. No. I mean, the party members are more angry than the dad. Little monster. She's gonna pre-order us? Okay, what does this mean though? Okay, it looks like we're still getting trained by Adam and Dad. Interesting that we're going off at 4, right? Normally, like, 5 is the magic number, right? At least in Japanese stuff. Interesting angles. I guess we're straight up learning everything. Are we gonna get some magic training too? Right, because he has that, like, he said he could, like, it's similar to Ki from previous life. Okay, here we go, some running animation. See, not that wonky, right? Like, it's pretty decent. Cope. Okay, normally I don't really like the quiet type of girls, but I like her so far. Okay, we didn't get magic training. I guess, right, because, like, they probably don't think that we can do both. I was kind of suspecting we can do both, right? But in this world, or at least this present timeline, they probably don't think anyone could do it. So they saw that, I don't know, the whole episode he was, like, kind of fighting with his dad, right? So they probably think he's the melee type. But he blew up the house, right? So actually, I don't fucking... Never mind. We'll just see what happens. Okay, meat. Everyone's giving him the meat. Just kind of, Oh. What do we get? Knife? She looks sad. That's like that was the whole thing with the fucking meat. Is that symbolic? I don't know. Aren't normally we the ones supposed to be giving people meat? Oh my god. It's a pretty big party, actually. Think about it, right? This is like 6. I guess six is fine. 6 is fine. Actually, it's more, right? No, it's 6. No, it's 7. I mean, they probably, like, when our parents left, people could have probably replaced them. She's sick? That's why she couldn't eat? Sauce? Bandits. Oh shit. Okay, okay. I don't know. I don't like this. Yeah, but they're just normal bandits, right? How many are there? 20? I feel like we could take on 20. Women and kid. Oh my god. Who's this guy? Okay, I don't know if we can handle this many. Or we might have to freaking activate some new powers here. So we're 5 now then, right? Jasmine said it was her birthday. Okay. I mean, our party is pretty good, but there is a point where numbers are just too overwhelming, right? No. No, maybe someone comes and saves us. I don't know. Too many flags have been planted. Oh my god, dude. Oh shit, we're fucked too. Bro, we're already in real trouble. Bro, what are we gonna do? Okay, yeah. That simple solutions, you know, why do I have to cook too hard sometimes? Like, oh my god. Yeah. Makes sense, makes sense. I don't know why that possibility just went over my head. Okay. Yeah, what about the rest of the people? Oh my god, dude. The whole party is gonna sacrifice themselves? Yeah, right? That's what I said. This kind of... It's literally... We're literally in that dude's position. Dude, he is not running at a pace like he needs to get away. Okay, they're still okay. Yeah, the rope. Yo, is this just double reincarnation? No. Because he protected one of them? I mean, we didn't actually see Reynolds get killed yet, right? Okay. Okay. It's gonna let us activate the power of emotions or something, because... Okay, maybe... What the fuck, that's it? The hell? Okay, no, there's a little bit more. Okay. As I say, they can't just end it like that. But this last episode they kind of showed the dragon, right? There was a dragon? Was that this show? Okay. Yeah, how do we get out of this? So we need something to, like, I don't know, some god that's like, why I reincarnated you? Is he gonna give us some, like, enlightenment here? Is this the dragon thing? Okay. Maybe we become the dragon student or something? I don't know. Oh, shit. Maybe some combination of what I was talking about. Is it? Okay. Based on the dragon's design, glowing red eyes, you might think it's a bad dragon, but it could be a good dragon. I mean, bad and good, you know. It's kind of, you could write it to be subjective. But yeah, that was episode 2 of The Beginning After the End. pacing of this show's pretty, like, kind of a lot slower than what we're used to, right? I feel like in 2 episodes, like, not much, to be honest, not much has really happened. I actually do feel like these 2 episodes could have been condensed into 1. Maybe that's asking too much. Maybe 1.5. Like, obviously, kind of, this is like a good cliffhanger to end on, right? But I don't know, combined with like mid-level production, I don't know if you want that and slow pacing combined. I will say though, I could see the story getting interesting from here, right? So for the people that are kind of willing to stick it out despite the production, I could see us getting rewarded, right? Like this is like super popular for a reason, right? Like I'm not quite sure which direction we want to take Arthur yet, but if we kind of assume, okay, so he's kind of learning from, I don't want to say we'll say mistakes from his past life, right? Like just like how Rudy was degenerate in his original life, I guess we here were kind of twisted in our own way, right? And now that we have our new life and we kind of realized what family's all about, we'll try to live differently here. Kind of got to hang out with our party here. There was a lot of focus on Jasmine. I mean, she was also like kind of focused in on the trailer, right? So I don't know if there's gonna be any survivors out of our party, it would be her, right? Also, it'd be kind of fucked up if we kind of have this whole thing about our mom being pregnant with another child, but then like I don't know, these bandits basically just get a free double kill. But I mean, I guess it would make kind of like if we're gonna go the revenge route here, I guess it makes it kind of hit even harder potentially. We didn't actually see Reynolds get killed on screen, right? Or like even just implied off screen. I think this was the last we saw of them, right? It's possible that we do end up saving them. I mean, there's just like too many flags already, right? And I feel like if we're gonna go this route of like, okay, we showed this thing at the beginning where he basically just kind of like killed this dude's family right in front of him. I feel like the parallel will like hit hardest if we also lose our family. So if I had to guess, only Jasmine's gonna make this out somehow. And the only reason why I say this is because we watched the trailer and there was a lot of focus on her. So otherwise, I'd assume she'd die too. But yeah, we got this thing with this dragon. It knows our name too, so that's kind of interesting what we're gonna do from here. I am a sucker for kind of stories where people like we kind of like go missing. People think we're dead, and then we kind of just go train in like secret, and then come back and just like flex on everybody. It usually hits harder when there's like peers involved, right? But this is kind of just our parents and some of their ex-party members. Which, if I had to guess, they're not even gonna make it out alive. So besides Jasmine, so I don't know if we'll kind of get that type of story. But yeah, like I said, if you watch a lot of Power Fantasy slop, you can get way worse production than this. And I know. Okay, at this point, I'm just trying to cope really hard because I really want this to be good. But I generally do think, okay, like if we just kind of just take PowerPoint type animation, if you can even say that's animation, this is on the upper end of PowerPoints, okay? Hopefully, if you've watched enough stuff, if you watch the same type of stuff that I do, you will kind of get what I mean. We'll be sticking this out if, if the anime watchers actually don't end up liking this and, and people just don't end up watching it. And usually that will kind of like suffer down with the reaction channels too. Then, they'll just give me a good enough reason to just move to the webtoon. What if people officially consider this? Like, because like I said, I know this was written by a Korean guy in America and in English at first, right? So do we consider this a manhwa or just like, just a Western comic webtoon? But, I don't mind production like this as long as the story is actually good. But like I said, I feel like this pacing is kind of slow, which maybe like we're too brain rotted with Isekai slop, right? Because you also don't want too fast. And like I said, I get where they were trying to end the episode on. And if we try and like kind of cut this in half, maybe it would have been too fast. Maybe we could just had like I don't know, maybe a slightly longer episode 1 premiere. But I don't know, maybe the studio just can't doesn't have the pull to do some crazy shit like that. I don't know, but that'll be it for now. As I'm still enjoying this so far. We'll be here for episode 3 next week, hopefully a little bit earlier. But yeah, this far, consider checking out some of our other content, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.